Hi everyone. Just wanted to share something with you about choice. A couple of days back, I went into B&Q, our local B&Q store there. I was looking for a bulb, electrical bulb, and there's a bewildering amount of choice there. There are different sizes of bulbs, can you believe? There's candle sizes, there's standard sizes, reflector, globe and pygmy. And then we get on to different kinds of fittings. There's bayonet, there's screw, there's something called a GU, a G9 and G4. And then you have the different types of bulb. So you can have a halogen, or you can have an incandescent, or an LED, or a fluorescent. And I think there isn't one room in our house that hasn't got at least two different kinds of bulbs with two different kinds of fittings. It's bewildering sometimes. And it gives you a headache, the amount of choice that we have in our lives sometimes. Sometimes it's good to have choice. But when this gets out of hand, we have so many choices to make in our lives. Sometimes it becomes very, very difficult to know which is the right choice. What I wanted to talk to you about is, I've been struck lately about God giving us free choice. And it amazes me that God gives me free choice. Now, there are consequences to the choices that we make. If we make bad choices, then the consequences are bad. But today God says to you, I give you free choice to love me freely. And it just blows me away to think that God could very easily turn us all into robots to love him. But you know, love like that's not real love, is it? Love isn't something like a caged bird forced into love, into an abusive relationship. God doesn't want that for you, and he doesn't want it for me. He wants his people to love him freely. And in the same way, Jesus says to us, if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed. And that'd be my prayer for you today. I'd just like you to meditate on that. That God sets us free. We have a free choice. And I know that when we freely choose to love God, freely, he just blesses us so much. Today, we all have choices. Today, we all make choices of one thing and another. And very much like the B&Q bulb saga, sometimes we just have to ask somebody. Sometimes we just have to check out the choices that we're making. Sometimes it's good to just refer back to what God says, to what he wants us in our lives, because he only wants the best for us. So I just encourage you, don't be a slave to sin. Don't be a slave to this world and how this world will want to squash you into its mould. But God can set you free and wants to set you free today. So he loved us freely, and freely he wants you to love him. So I just urge you, just meditate on that. Think about God giving us that free choice. You have free choice to love him, and free choice not to. I just urge you just to turn around to God and say, God, I just love you because I have that choice to do that. Bye, guys.